Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new episode of How to Make a Don't Click the Button game. Last episode we made the events, and in this episode we're making a coin system and the text system up here, so you can see Diamond Sword, Level 5, YouTube has clicked the button. It doesn't work when you die. We'll fix that glitch soon, hopefully. And it also says the event. And yeah, if you're excited for this, leave a like and subscribe. Because next episode we are going to be making a how to make a shop system. So we're going to have like sword shop and stuff, all that good stuff. So yeah, and I'm actually learning how to code on Unity. So I'm going to actually be making some professional games soon. And you can see event beat the hobby. Alright, I'll see you there. See ya. Alright, so we're going to make the text system first. I haven't made any changes since we were gone, except I added a bunch more weapon spawns here. I'll show you guys now. Alright, so in started UI, we can go ahead and add a screen GUI, and then we can go ahead and add a text label. You can go ahead and set the size of the text label to 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So that way it's using scale and offset. And then you can manually scale it up like that. Make it a bit smaller, I guess. I'm not really the best person at making labels like this. Alright, center it. There we go. So, yeah, there's our layer label. So then we can add text here. We'll just say, we'll say, blank clicked the button for now, just so we know what it's going to say. And then we can go ahead and scale it. The font and all that stuff, and do yourself. I'll set it to bold. Alright, maybe I should do act like this guy better. Alright, and then also what you could do is you can add, you can change the color and stuff. I'm going to set the background color to be black, and the background transparency to 0.75, 0.25 and then the text color of it will be white, so you can see it better. There we go. So now what we can do is we can duplicate it. So I'll rename this to person, this one right here. Person, we can duplicate it, make it a bit smaller, like that. And then this one will be event. And then I'll change the text color of the event one to cyan, I guess. There we go. That looks good. So, and then just set the text of this to event, I guess. There we go. So now what we could do is in replicated storage, we can add in a string value and rename this to event val for value, and duplicate that and say player value for who clicked the button, and you can see then you can add in a bunch of stuff here and it'll be added into the string. Alright, so inside of the string UI, you can add in a script here, and in this script we're going to say, oops, I'm trying to type in the studio. Okay, local, it's called, oh yeah, event val is equal to game.replicated storage dot game. Okay, seriously, I'll just, okay, yeah, event value. There is no game value. Alright, there we go. So we got the event value. And then we can also do, I guess we can just copy this local event value, and then we can copy player value right here. There we go. Alright, then what we could do is event value dot change, and then we'll do :connect, and then function, and in this function we'll do event event. Oh, okay, I forgot to create another variable. So I just do script.parent.event .text will be equal to event value dot value. There we go. And then I can just go ahead and copy this, and so instead of this being event value, I'll do player value here, and player value there, and this will be person. There we go. Oh, and yeah, like that. And yeah, and actually, what we can do, you can do value, and then we'll do dot and speech marks has clicked the button. Alright, there we go. And then here we can do so we'll do actually in front of here we'll do event like that, and then we'll do dot event value like that. So I think that's pretty nice. Alright, so then now what we can do is back into the main script right here, from the button from the last episode. Be sure to check out the last episode, by the way. There's going to be a link in the description to that. So check it out. And in the script, what we can do is...
Here's what you need to add. I skipped to it because it took 10 minutes for me to figure it out, and I'm not joking. Let's add game.replicate storage.playerName.value equals to click.name.
So now if we do it, so it just says game.replicate storage.playerValue.value equals click.name. Alright, so now if I click it here and see, it says Diamond Sword 755 YouTube. I click the button, but the thing is, okay, I guess we're supposed to put a space here. Alright, so that should work. Alright, so pretty good. And then back into the main script, we can just copy this, and at the bottom here, or under the event, I guess, right here, you can do game.replicated storage dot what's it called? Oh yeah, dot event value the value is equal to, and then we'll do event. There you go. Oh no, actually what we can do is we get rid of this right here. So we can just copy this line that I just wrote, and inside of these loops right here, so if event equals 1, inside of there, then we can do event.value is equal to run from the zombies, that, and then in event 2 we can do fight, and then in event 3 you can do beat the obby, like that. So then you have the custom message for every event that you can get. So now if I do it, it says Dinosaur 755 YouTube has clicked a button, and it says the event fight. But I don't want it to stay like this forever, so after you're done clicking the button, obviously you can click it again and it will change. But once I finish it, I want it to go blank. So to do this, what we can do, well, first of all, I think that we should just keep this blank right here, and then the text of this also blank, like that. And to do this, what we can do is after it's done, so in this script right here, so we can do event.value is equal to, and then space, there's nothing in there, and then you can also copy the player value right here, and set that equal to, instead of click.name, like it is right here, we can also set that just to blank. And there we go. So now if I play it, alright, and we clicked a button here, you can see it's blank right now. Alright, so then it says event, beat the obby, so I'm just going to go pretend I'm a player and I'm going to beat the obby real quick. Hope I can beat the obby. Yay, beat it, hooray. And I'm just going to fall off the world. We're going to add coins here at the end of this video, by the way. Alright, and then, okay, well if I die then it goes away. Alright, and then next to that. Alright, so after I finish it, maybe we could just get rid of this actually. But we can just keep this blank without any text in it. I think that's better. Alright, so yeah, now what we can do is we can actually make our coin system. So we're going to, of course, make leader stats first. So in server storage, or server script service, I mean, we can add a script. In our scripture, we could do local function leader board, and then I'll do player, like that. And then what we can do is local leader stats will be equal to instance dot new, and then we'll create a folder and then set the parent of it to player, like that. And then we'll do layer stats dot name be equal to leader. Okay, leader stats. Of course, we need to put in quotation marks. There you go. And then what we can do is local. We'll do local coins will be equal to instance dot new. Create an int value this time, and then we'll set the parent of it to leader stats. Like that. And then we can see do coins dot value equal to 0, and coins dot name will be equal to coins. And then you can just go ahead and copy this, and we'll set this to times clicked for times you've clicked the button, and then you can copy that, paste it there, and here. So everywhere it says coins, you'll just paste it right there. Alright, and then down here what we can do is game dot players dot player added :connect, and we'll do leaderboard. So now if we play it here, you can see that at the top of the screen we have us, and then we have coins and times clicked. And obviously when we click the button here, we want the times clicked value to go up. So we're going to go ahead and work on that. Before that, I can go ahead and make these a little bit smaller here, so it's not in the way of the times clicked button. We don't want that. Or in the layer stats, I mean. Alright, there we go. So back into the main script here, we can do right, so here we can do click dot parent, click dot player GUI dot, not player GUI. Alright, click dot leader stats and then we can just go ahead and copy this times clicked over here. Click dot leader stats dot times click dot value is equal to, and then let's copy and paste that, and then +1. So now if I do it and I click the button, I should get a times clicked value. Alright, I can see that it has changed to 1. And actually what I can do is, instead of this being a string int value, I can set it to a string value. And you'll see what I'm doing in a bit. String value, there we go. Alright, and if I go ahead and enter my browser here, I can then right click and click emoji. And what I can do now is I can search up for a click, or I can do like a mouse or something. mouse. Like that. Or we can just do cruiser or something. Alright, let's get these two emojis here. And what I can do is I can actually copy them. And back in our script here, I can set the name of it to these emojis. So I can just paste in the emojis there. And then I'll name this right here. That. For this, I guess it would be like that. Yeah, these are very confusing to do. Since it's not actually text, it's emojis, you need to put in these square brackets here and then put them in quotation marks to make it actually work. Alright, so now if I do it, and you can see that it says click, and you can see the emojis up there, and you can see that I now have one click. So I think that's pretty cool that you're able to put emojis in. Alright, so yeah, now what we can do is we can actually create our coins. So what we can do now is we can create our coin. So we're in model here, we can go ahead and insert a cylinder and the color of it to yellow, material of it, I'll set to metal so it's shiny. There you go. And then we can just go ahead and scale it as much as you want to. So here we go, here's our coin. You see a little coin here, right there. And what we can go ahead and do is we can change this in our toolbox here, the images, and we can search up for money and $, $. Alright, there you go. And then you can set the face of that like that. Alright. So we'll set it to the left like that. And you can duplicate it and set the face of this one to the right. There you go. So you can see there's a $, on both sides of this to show that it is a coin. There we go. So now we can go back to models here. Alright. So now we can add in a script to our coin. And you can say script.parent .touch, connect function, and then hit. We made coins tons of times before, so should be pretty easy. So we're going to do if hit.parent find first child, then humanoid. Then what we can go ahead and do is we can do local player is equal to game.players get player from character, and then we'll do hit.parent. So we can do hit.parent.leader stat. Oh no, not hit.parent. We can do player.leader stats.coins.value, and then it's equal to. We can go ahead and copy this, and then +1. So then what we can do is we could do script.disabled. Oh, I did that in a bit actually. So we can just do local script.parent.transparency be equal to 1. And script.parent dot visible, what's it called? Yeah, transparency. Let's copy the transparency, and it will be also equal to 1. I can actually do $1 and $2, just so that way can do it properly. And then we can also do script.parent.$2 transparency is also be equal to 1. Alright, there we go. And then we can go ahead and do script. I'll do it up here actually. Script dot disabled is equal to true. Alright, and then actually let's do that down here just to make it look better, I guess. Alright, and then we'll wait 30 seconds, I guess. No, they'll do 15 seconds for the coins to respawn. And then we can just copy all this right here. Set the disabled to false. Transparency of each of these to 0. Like that. So now if I do it, you also need to make sure the coin is anchored. I'll do it after this round. Alright. Here's our coin. Voila. What happened? Find first child is not a member. Alright, so first of all, we can anchor this, and then we can see what the problem is. Oh yeah, I did it with a capital I. Find first child. It needs to be lowercase I right there. Alright, so now if I do it, and you go up to the coin here, the coins that value are equal to 1, and the coin has disappeared, so let's go ahead and wait 15 seconds. And you can see that the coin is back. And I can do it again, and then I have 2 coins now, and then eventually it will respawn. So it works perfectly, just like we wanted it to. So now we go ahead and leave. So actually, what we can do is we can add in a folder, and rename this folder to coins, and then we can put the coin in there. Where's the coin? Where'd it go? Here it is. I'll just rename this to coin real quick. And I can put it into the coins folder. And what I can do is I can actually move this script into server storage and rename the script to coin script. Alright, and inside of this coin we can add a new script. Let's say game dot server storage dot what's it called? Yeah, dot coin script colon clone dot parent will be equal to script dot parent, and then we'll do script colon destroy like that. So what this does is if we have to change a script, let's say that we have 100 coins in our game and that we want to make a change to the coin script. Well, instead of having to go through every single 100 scripts, we can actually only change the script in server script service. Because if you see the coin here, that script that we just put in is no longer there. And here's the script we put into server storage, because it's just cloning one script into multiple coins. So, yeah, pretty simple. Alright, now the only thing we have left for this episode is to create our data store. So also in server script service, we can insert another script, and we can read this. Is the right one? Yes. Alright, we can just rename it to data store real quick. So then you can do local df is equal to game colon get service, and we'll do data store service, and then colon get data store right here, and then we'll do save data like that, and then we can do game dot player added, and then colon connect function player. Alright, so down here we'll just add in a wait, and we can do local player key is equal to ID underscore, and then dot player dot user ID, the undercase U actually, there we go, And then local save 1 will be equal to player dot leader stats dot coins, and then you can just copy this. So save 1, we'll do save 2, do a little player dot leader stats dot, and then we'll do the brackets, the speech marks, and then okay, let's go back to the leader stats script. Where is it? Here it is. Let's rename it. Let's rename the script to leader stats. So it's either, let me see. All right, and you can just copy the 2 emojis and paste them in here. There we go. All right, so then we can do local get saved is equal to ds get async, and then we'll do player key, and then if get saved, then we'll do save 1 dot value will be equal to get saved, and then we'll do brackets 1, and then save 2 dot value will be equal to get saved, and then brackets 2, and then under here we can do else, and then local number for saving it will be equal to, and pointy brackets now. Then we're going to do save 1 dot value comma save 2 dot value. There you go. And then under here we can do game dot players dot player removing, and then colon connect function plr our player, and then we'll do ds colon set async. So it's no longer get async, it's now set async. So don't get confused with get async and set async. It's 2 different things. Alright, and then we'll do id underscore, and then dot dot, and then player dot user id, and then comma, and then we'll do the pointy brackets, and then we'll do player dot leader stats dot coins that value, and then comma player dot leader stats dot, oh no, not dots, the brackets, speech marks, and then copy the emojis, dot value. There we go. And yeah, that should work. Except for some reason, oh yeah, okay. So even if we're done here, we need another comma, and then that, because this is supposed to be that. Why isn't that working? Why does it say it's red? It should be good. But why isn't it? Oh, okay. Because it's not supposed to be an comma right there. There we go. So make sure that there's not parentheses right here. Alright. So there we go. We have our data store. It might not work since we're in studio right now. You might actually need to test it and the Roblox game itself. But I'll just see. So I can see we have 1 coin, 1 click. Alright, and now we have 2 coins. Oh, I forgot to set something in the coin, guys. So into the coin script here, you can also set script.parent.canCollide equal to false. Not child added, can collide. In the coin script. So can't collide equals to false, and then we can also add in can't collide is equal to true. There we go. Alright, so now if I replay it, see if I still have my stuff up there. Alright, so yeah, alright, I'm gonna go ahead and test it inside of the game itself. So what you can do actually to test it, you can go to settings. Alright, make sure that's, alright, you can just go ahead and publish the game. And then, so you can only go to the Roblox website and click on create and go to my creations and experiences. And you're going to find that your game here. And you can click back and then you'll be at the actual game. So now what we can do is just click play and wait for it to load. Alright, so now it's loading, and we can go ahead and collect a coin. Click the button. There we go. And then if I go ahead and leave, and then I test it again. Alright, loading. And you can see that I still have my one coin and the one click. The reason it doesn't work in Studio is because the server shuts down too fast and it doesn't have time to save it. But it will work in the actual game, as you can see from right here. There we go. So then if I go, let's go ahead and go back to Studio. I can just go ahead and close this. Alright, and then we can just go ahead and, like, I don't know, duplicate coins around. And then, of course, in the obby area, I'll move the obby into workspace just for now so you can see it. I'll put it back in a bit. I can go ahead and move coins over here. And actually, I can select all these obby coins here that I just put in. And I can move them into the obby folder because they're part of the obby. So they will be deleted with the obby. Alright, so now I can go ahead and put the obby back into server script service. Oh, forgot just one little coin here. There we go. So, yeah, there we have it, guys. That is how, this is part 2 of the Roblox coin system, and or the don't click the button game, where we had the don't click the button. So if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe. Hit the like button and the notification bell. Also, I already said that. I'm just really confused. Okay. Yeah, like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so I never miss an upload. And yeah, part 3 is coming next with how to make. I'm gonna make a weapon shop, and some weapons cost Robux. So yeah, stick around for that. And yeah, I'll see you there. Bye.